What is up, guys? Trolking here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Draw Phase. And in today's video, we're going to be going over the Volibear deck list that I played on stream. Great deck. Yeah, ramps is cool. It felt really good. It felt easy to navigate. There's some instances where, you do fall behind if it's an aggressive deck. Your opponent is playing an aggressive deck, rather. But yeah, I still had a lot of fun. It felt good. Yeah, felt really cool. So then we're going to go over the deck list. Then we're going to get into some gameplay. Before that, I strongly suggest you guys subscribe, comment, and like some of the stuff, because if you do, you get to enter yourself into winning potentially a Proving Grounds boost. Box set, right? Like the Proving Grounds box set. All the cards got released, and it's looking pretty cool. So the first 500 subscribers, if we ever get to that threshold, one of you will be getting a free Proving Grounds box, and if we get to 1,000, one of you will be getting a entire booster box of Origins when it comes out, obviously in October. I can't ask Riot to give me one of those products first to give to you guys, but we have time, so smash that subscribe button, hit those likes, drop comments to see, let me know how things are going with the channel and everything. And with that being said, let's get straight to it. So Volibear, big dude. Yeah, like this deck felt really good. It's just it can ramp fairly fast with some spell cards, and Volibear itself also ramps up. So getting to 12 runes is actually, you get to it pretty fast once you start entering like the early mid game, but basically Volibear Relentless Storm, all right, running Body and Fury runes. When you play a mighty unit, which means it is over 5 might, so anything with 5 might or above, you get to channel 1 rune Exhausted. So you're just basically ramping if you're dropping a 5 might unit. So you'd be surprised how fast that can go. At a point, this card becomes useless, because with 12 runes, right, unless you're recycling some stuff, but you should have all your seals out by then. But like late game, when you have all the runes able to play, then you're just dropping big bombs and doing some things where the opponent gets easily overwhelmed, and you kind of just like topple over them. We're running a clean 6 Fury runes and 6 Body runes. The curve's pretty like even, right? The way the deck's set up, so nothing too crazy there. Pretty simple. We are running Obelisk of Power, which is the one battlefield that you want, absolutely want to get going. It is just so good because players play 1 additional rune. Obviously, your ramp deck, you want that extra rune for the first turn of the game, so that accelerates your deck in your favor very fast. We're also playing Windswap Tillock, like the ability to like gank over like a Volibear or anything big to the other battlefield to kind of like stop their units from building up on the one other battlefield is pretty useful. There are instances where like I was able to gank a Volibear over and just like stop what they were doing on the other side. And yeah, just ganking, killing their things, scoring extra points, like actually runs really well with the deck. Then we're playing Zon Warren. Sometimes like you're playing a lot of seals and a lot of mobilizes, and I believe Arcane. God, what's the card? That one spell. It is called Catalyst of Aeons, right? And sometimes you just need to dig a little deep into your deck. So conquering here, being able to draw 1, looking for what you need is actually really relevant. It has very little card draw, unless you're already maxed out on runes with some of the other spell cards, which we'll get to in a second. But yeah, I found it's like pretty useful. Drawing a card is always good. So going into the champions, we're running quite a lot. Everything in this deck should be over 5 might, right? We're running Darius. First time I ever played Darius was in this deck, and it feels good. 6 cost for 5 might. It triggers Volibear's effect, right? When you play your second card in a turn, give me +2 might this turn and ready me. So if you're able to have enough runes to play something cheap, like even a seal, right? I get excited, or anything crazy, or maybe just like what else can we play? Some like Immobilize or Catalyst of Aeons. You you get Darius ready, and he's just like ready to attack. And +2 might is pretty relevant because that break point of getting over a Yasuo at 6 or other cards is really strong. Darius felt really good, being able to ready him and having this like weird, like better version of a Legion effect because um, like you can either play something first and then Darius, or Darius and then something else. So it doesn't matter when you play Darius, but as long as it's you play a second card, it gets the effect of it. So yeah, really strong. Actually, like a really aggressive card. Trindamere, yeah, right, Trindamere. So 7, 8, so 9 cost for 8. But when I conquer after an attack, if you assign 5 or more excess damage to enemy units, you score a point. So you can possibly score 2 points if you're a little behind. I feel like this card is situational. Like I didn't really benefit from it other than like playing it to kind of like make sure like I'm winning the game because just dropping bombs left and right. However, I didn't really get to kind of use its effect. I guess if you're falling behind, right, because you're kind of ramping, right, and you're playing like your units rather relatively late compared to your opponent, it does have use in this deck. However, I just didn't really see myself using it, like scoring that extra point. Maybe once or twice I did it, but still, like it's a card. Like if your opponent sees, they should be worried about because then you're just accelerating the game. And if they can't come up with some answers to counter what's going on or take out some of your big units, then they're in a lot of trouble. So I figure this card's like okay at best, but still like a really big threat when you actually play it. Much like a lot of cards like in other TCGs when you can pop off with some big dudes, but the cost to their value is like always iffy, if you know what I mean. Nexus Misfortune, great card, love this card. 6 runes, sorry, 1 recycled, 5 might. Accelerate, you get to pay a rune and exhaust 1 as initial cost to have it enter ready. Ganking, it can move back and forth. At the first time I move each turn, you may ready something else that's exhausted. This card is fast in the sense that it just gets to move around and do whatever it does. And the fact that you can exhaust something, or sorry, ready something that's exhausted, is cool. And that doesn't necessarily only mean units. It means gears as well. So it has like a little bit of ramp value into it as well. Obviously you want to be readying something big like a Trindamere or a Volibear or even a Darius, without popping off if it's an effect. But yeah, really strong card. Love it. Yeah, it's really good. It fits in perfectly with this deck. And of course, we are running the champion unit of Volibear. Volibear imposing. It's such a big dude, 14 runes, so you need to have your seals, 10 might, but the fact that it has shield 3 is a tank, which means it has to be assigned combat damage first. And when an opponent moves to a battlefield other than mine, you get to draw 1. It's just so hard to kill. That combined with was it Storm, Lightning Storm, right? What was the card? You get to see. I actually pulled this off. So I Stormbringered a Volibear, and it feels so good to deal 10 damage to everything, and then move to the base, score a point. Yeah, it's great. It's such a big dude. It's hard to kill. And when your opponent sees it, like they kind of get like nervous and they try to throw everything at it, right? And by throwing everything at it just to kill like a Volibear, like yeah, that kind of hurts like on my side too. But like I have other big things like in my hand or on the battlefield that it doesn't really ruin the game for me, But they are using a lot of cards just to take it out, a lot of resources to take it out, so it's really good. So running into the normal cards, we're running 3 seals, of course, because we're a ramp deck. We're running some Get Exciteds. Like honestly, if you were running like 12 cost, 5 cost, 5 cost, 9 cost, 8 cost units, Get Excited is like a great counter to the mirror matchup. By discarding 1 and dealing its energy cost to kill something. Sometimes like you're like sacrificing a magma worm to kill something really small, and it does feel bad. But sometimes like if you're behind in the early game and you see them like start stacking up onto the battlefields, then you kind of just want to control the game a little bit by sacrificing some of your big dudes just to get rid of that. And also, other than that, like being doing 8 damage to something for 3 costs is really really strong. There's a new Lux card, Final Spark, right? That's a 7 cost, I believe, and it's dealing 6 damage. So, or 6 or 8 damage, I forget. I have to look that up. But yeah, Get Excited is actually really good in the deck. Then we're playing Magma Worm. Yep, just another bomb drop. 9 runes for 8 might, right? And other friendly units enter ready. Yeah, if this is on the field, then it's pretty much game over because you can just really be super super aggressive and start taking battlefields left and right. We are also running Kadrigan the Infernal for 11 runes, 2 recycled, 9 might unit. When you play me, draw 1 for each of your mighty units. So yeah, if you're like behind and you got a lot of dudes, like even having like drawing 2 off of this effect is like still pretty strong. Obviously we want more. You can draw 3-4 cards at the most, I feel like. Sometimes even more, 5-6, but like I highly doubt that. If you have 6 like 5 place might units, you're kind of controlling the game anyway, and you don't really need to draw. But sometimes it's crucial to draw some things that you need to. The cost is good. Enters ready with Magma Worm comboing into it. It does feel a little slow at times when you're ramping up, and it is the only card in your hand, and then drawing the 1 just based off it is kind of rough. But you really want other stuff obviously on the field when you pay it. We are running the signature spell for Volibear, Stormbringer. Dude, I popped off with this card on a Volibear and it felt so good. So basically, Stormbringer is you can choose to recycle any of the 2 colored runes, right? At 8 cost. Choose a friendly unit in your base, deal damage equal to its might to all enemy units at a battlefield. Then move your unit there. So even if your unit is exhausted, you have something with a little lower cost, right? You can play this and it just moves there. The fact that it clears the board, right? It clears the battlefield for the most part. Like if you're doing 8 to 9 damage to all the units, which felt so good, dude. It felt really good. Is generally like really strong, and just conquer a point after that. Yeah, dude, this card's absurd. If you do like it to play it, you'll know what I mean by it feeling really good. So then going into body colors with orange, running 3 seals. 3 challenges. Sometimes you just want to fight things, there are going to be some things on. And the cool thing is, so first off, it's 3 cost, right? 3 runes at action speed. Choose a friendly unit and an enemy unit. They deal damage equal to their mights to each other. The fact that this targets things in their base is really strong. So sometimes if you see a Yasuo or you see something that you don't want to deal with on a battlefield because they gain bonus effects or anything as they conquer, or if they're just there, or they get +1 or +2 if they are fighting alone on a battlefield. The fact that you can just fight, right, and like kill something, you do run the risk of possibly losing your unit because they can still trigger some battle tricks, I believe in Discipline and On Guard. However, one of those cards actually say friendlies at a battlefield, so sometimes it doesn't work. But still, very good. The fact that you can just kill something for 3 if you have a unit with high might, which is the point of the deck, feels really good. Feels really good. Then we're running some ramp cards, all right, in Mobilize. Really cool. So 2 runes, right? You channel 1 exhausted rune. And in the late game, if you can't and you're digging for something and you have all 12 runes ready, or just they're on the field, then you could just play 2 to draw a card. That's also, good. I'm glad they put it in there. Otherwise, this card doesn't really have any use once you reach the end game. And then we're also running Catalyst of Aeons. It does the same exact thing as Mobilize, just ×2. 4 cost. Channel 2 runes exhausted. If you couldn't channel 2 runes this way, you draw 1. So, and then moving on to our last card, which is pretty much I guess, one of the better cards. No, I know it's one of the better cards. For 7 cost, 6 might, Carnivorous Snapvine. When you play me, choose an enemy unit at a battlefield. We'll do damage equal to our mights to each other. So basically, you drop this and they fight, just much like what Challenge does. You do run the risk of losing Carnivorous Snapvine. However, it does specifically say battlefield, so anything at a battlefield you can't target stinging to the base. Really annoying. Like, this card is really annoying for your opponent, because I remember doing some mirror matches in the gameplay, and sometimes just controlling my base, or sorry, controlling whoever's on the battlefield by knocking them out by dealing 6 might is relatively strong. So, that is it. That is it. It is really straightforward, dude. Like, if you guys want to use a deck list, by all means, have fun. Other than that, like, navigating the deck is really easy. You just ramp, play big dudes. Be very careful of them going wide. In Victor, in Jinx, Death Rocket isn't really that much of a threat, other than to Misfortune and Darius. Other games like going against Yasuo or Lee Sin seem really good, because we just have bigger dudes and they need to play like a lot of battle tricks in order to get over us. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. I greatly appreciate your support. Don't forget to hit likes, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to like and comment, and hit a subscription if you want to enter yourselves to win a Proving Ground box or a booster box in the future. And thank you very much. Have a wonderful day and enjoy the gameplay. Peace. All right, Jinx deck. That's the first time I saw Darius. Sorry, yeah, a Darius on there. Um, Stormbringer, Snapvine. Snapvine's a good. Although I just want more mobilizes rather. Okay, Get Excited is decent too. We'll do this. We'll do this. We got Obelisk of Power again, which is awesome. And then we'll channel a rune. Okay, so he gets his seal going. All right, so did he combo that? Yeah, he comboed that. That's a really clean turn one. I unfortunately can't do anything until next turn, but then I can at least nuke one of these. Probably the Noxus Hopeful, because I'll have enough. I have enough. I would double score, absolutely, and then you can hold here. Yeah. Okay. Arguably, do I Get Excited? I mean, he already scored the 1 point. Nah, I mean, it's such a waste. I'd rather wait for like his champion, right? Because I think this is more valuable to kill with Get Excited if I really want to. He does have hidden. What's hidden? Okay, so yeah, that I'll definitely. Okay, so. Or do I just Get Excited something? Nah, I need some board presence. So we'll channel and we'll activate everything. We'll kill this because I don't want to deal with the hidden. I can with Tyrandir get ahead. What do they play that's hidden? What is blue? Purple, chaos. I think. Chaos, I think, actually, that has something that's in. I forgot what it was, though. Draws, holds, scores a point. Jinx triggers, he gets to draw a card. Then I will be... Next turn, I'll have 3, 7... I'll have 9. I could play Magma Worm, which is awesome next turn. Okay, so this discard. He's looking for Mega Death Rocket. Fishing for it, fishing for it. Unfortunately, Jinx also with Assault 2 is kind of scary against Snapvine. I mean, they do kill each other, but my board presence is lost. I wonder if I can't drop having Magma Worm into Volibear if I ever get that far. I need that Catalyst active. I need to draw into Catalyst. And there's Stormbringer. Hmm. Stormbringer, not so much. Not yet, at least. I will play Magma Worm. So things enter ready. I'll ramp up. He's only up to 4. If I get one more good turn, then I can start drawing cards, digging deep into my deck. I don't want to mess around with that. Unfortunately, I will have to send something in. I'll send Magma Worm in. Does he have anything? He can't play. No, he has a seal, so he can play Death Rocket if he wants to. So it goes down to 4. If he plays Death Rocket now, that's gonna hurt really badly. But I still have Magma Worm, so I score a point. Okay, so he doesn't have Death Rocket. He draws for Jinx. Okay. Do I have 4, 5, 6? I have 10, 11, 12. 12. I can play Kedrigan to start drawing. Yep, I think that's the game plan. I think next turn we play Kadrigrin. Is it Kadrigrin? Kadrigrin. Yeah, Kadrigrin. Next turn, unless we draw something really cool. All right, so he's really trying to hold this. I think I might have to. All right, I'll play something and then shoot Magma Worm over there because he's getting close to. He's getting close to. They kill each other off. Cleave. Okay. Becomes 9. That's unfortunate. 6. He holds for 7, and the next turn I can't really do anything. I can actually. So, all right, let's take a look at this. Things do enter ready, so technically I can clear the battlefield. He still has 7 runes active, so I think Kadrigrin's definitely the thing is, do I want to send Magma Worm here or Kadrigrin there? If both enter ready, I'm just worried. Oh, sorry, 5, 6, 7. So I send the 9. Why wouldn't he? Okay, because he wants to conquer an assault. And if he has Death Rocket, that's also an issue. All right, so he doesn't. He only has get excited. Okay, so he's gonna double down. All right, cool. So Stormbringer as well. Let's see. I have 11. 12, 13. I wonder. Does it say do you may? Then move your unit there. Okay, so this enters ready. I draw. I ramp. I have to sweep. I'm just really afraid of what he actually has here with the hidden. What is purple or red hide that's hidden? I can discard to kill something, but all right. So this is what we're gonna do. 5, 6, 7. All right, this goes there. Let's see what he has hidden. I won't trigger get excited quite yet. What is he hiding? Is it a Teemo? 5, 6, 7, 8, 4. Alright, we're gonna get excited something then. We're gonna get excited this and kill that Teemo. So that survives. So Magma Worm lives. And I think I take the game from here, right? So there's a point. Now these Jinxes have assault, not defend 2. All right, so this goes here. And then he has no cards. He has 1 gear. He does draw 2 with Jinx, technically. Or does it even trigger one or fewer cards? All right, so Jinx triggers, but there's very little he can do at this point. He's no cards in hand. He has 1 gear. He gets to draw 2. However, what he has, can he do tricks? All right, so he has Madden Marauder. It is a tank. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Alright, well, there's the thing, but I don't need that anymore. Battlefield. First time. So it enters ready. Everything enters ready, which is really cool. And Volibear is really cool as well. So I think we just drop Volibear. Since Volibear is ready. It is a tank. I think we're just going to put Volibear here, right? And put the other Magma Worm in the base. Because, dude, there's nothing that can kill this, right? He's shield 3 for defending, so yeah. And just to be safe, we'll put that there. And then we'll end turn. I mean, there's very little he can do, right? I mean, it's just too beefy. 13. For even with... I mean, 2 Death Rockets, 2 Volibear, sure, I guess. But I doubt he has 2. Alright, he's a Cleave. Okay. Gives a +2. I still have 13. +9. Goes to 9. Or it goes to 10, sorry. But still not enough. Alright, cool. GG's, yo. GG's. I think he just did that just to, you know. Because. Alright, cool game. Volibear so big. Yeah, I like ramp decks. Like, I've always liked mono green, you know, in MTG, so here he is again. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. I like ramping. It's just like the starting hand's so crucial. So that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Get rid of. I mean, Carnivorous Sapvine's not terrible. I don't want to get excited. Or you can only do 2. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that. All right, gears. Okay, seals is good. Power of Obelisk is good for us. Okay. All right. So he's starting off with Vi, which is really annoying. There's to get excited. So if Vi gets too beefy, I can just like deal with it. Does he want to do anything else? Does he want to do anything else? Can he? I think he's deciding if he wants to exhaust. Yeah, to combo. Wait, what just happened? Did I just end my turn and was not able to play anything, even though it's sealed? Oh, I don't have any runes. I didn't have the right amount of runes. I have no body runes. All right, so that's what happened there. All right, so he goes for Void Gate. I think that 1 bonus extra damage. He does have like things like Cleave. I'm gonna get rid of Vi. I just don't want to deal with it. Now I'm contemplating because you can technically. Do I get rid of Cadrian? It's gonna be a while since I can play him, and Snapvine is really good. Yeah. I think I just kind of have to be like a little more aggressive. Yeah, discarding, it's like 10 damage. Yeah, I know it's like, it seems like a waste, but, I still have 2, I have 2 other in deck. But I just didn't want him to score. I can't let him get ahead because this deck is like very aggressive. Channeling a body rune is what I really need to do right now. Alright, so I did do that. Now, the question is, do I drop the body rune? And do I accelerate this? Or do I just do Snapvine? Well, no, first I always play. This always happens. And I play Snap Mine to kill, just kind of. So I accelerate. Sorry. I ramp up because this triggers whenever I play something 5 or more might. Unfortunately, this doesn't trigger because I forgot it's at a battlefield. In which case I should have played Misfortune then. So that's my bad. So I did misplay. I forgot it's like only at a battlefield. It's fine. Seems like he's not really drawing anything too crazy. He, this guy does run rebuke, so I have to be really careful. But it seems like he's not. So he plays Timo there, and Timo gets 4, so 7. All right, so I think I might have to get excited the Timo. There's the worm. I'm ready something else that's exhausted. So Timo, so that's 7. Getting excited and magma worm seems stupid. I think I might have to get excited unless I accelerate it, and then we can kind of just fight, right? All right, let's accelerate. Misfortune. I get to ramp 1 rune. And then we'll take this battlefield. Timo will pop out, so he'll have 7 might. What's this? Trigger. Give me ready. Okay. Do I ever ready the root now? That's cool. I forgot you can ready something else that's exhausted. That's really important, actually. That makes Misfortune a lot better in my eyes because I forgot that she can do that. Okay, so Timo pops up. It gets what, +3, I think. So it becomes a 4. Unless, okay, so he didn't. Unless it's not Timo. Okay, so it's not Timo. The thing is, I think he loses the hidden card if he didn't activate it. I'm gonna leave those 2 guys here. Depending where he goes, I can gank. Right? There's Death Rocket, so he's gonna kill Misfortune. No, okay. Oh, because of Void Gate. All right, all right. So they fight, and he has Cleave. All right, so that hurts a lot. He is down to 1. He used all his battle tricks. He gets to draw 2 next turn, though. All right, it's all dependent on what we draw. We don't really have enough to draw into. Sorry, guys. Draw into. All right, there's Cage again. All right. Do I get excited something? No. I play this always. I ramp and I pass. He's only up by 1, really. I mean, if he's gonna hold, so he's up by 2 technically, but that's fine. I feel like I'm gonna like stomp over him once I start get snowballing up, and also if this survives, Cadragon next turn entering ready and also drawing me 2 cards is really, really, really disgusting. Dude, Volibear is so strong. It's so intimidating. I mean, first of all, look at him, dude. What a majestic creature. Yeah, how's the audio, by the way, guys? Is it okay? Do we need to go louder? Nah, I think I'm good. It's already okay. Anyway, all right. So he plays Chemtech Warrior. Discards Jinx, Demolitionist because he already has one here ready. He hasn't played that yet. Decides to retreat, which is fine. So I'm gonna play this. Enters ready. I get to ramp, and I get to draw 2. That's really good. I'm gonna play a seal, obviously, because you always play seals, and then I'm gonna conquer. I'm gonna split up because I wanna even the score, and then we're good to go. Death Rocket, obviously. Listen, he's been playing Cleaves, right? So they can go toe to toe with some things. However, I could draw two. Stormbringer is also like viable now. Actually, no, it's from your base. All right, so he decides to Death Rocket. That's why I wanted to put like the higher cost card there. Um, so they both die. That's fine. Candles of Aeons if I really need to. So we're tied up. And then... Yeah, what's up? I mean, you can. I'm live right now, but it's fine. Go ahead, come in. What? I can't understand you. Ah, so, okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry. My girlfriend was letting me know that she's going to grab a coffee. All right, so we don't have anything. There's Darius. All right, that kind of hurt. Hold on, 2 seconds, guys. All right, sorry, guys. All right, so we play Darius. Channel Rune. Now I can do things though, which is pretty cool. I can't play Stormbringer, which is unfortunate, but I can ramp up too. So next turn I'll play Stormbringer. He doesn't really have anything to do. So this is ready. All right, cool. They fight. I kill it. Score a point. This is a really good game. And I end my turn. So it's looking pretty good for me. I mean, what can he draw that's really gonna help him this situation? I mean, we're all tied up though. I'm not in the best scenario right now too. I will play Volibear next turn to kind of like end the game. Because Volibear does end games. All right, so he can Death Rocket Darius really easily. Yep. Okay, so he decides to Death Rocket. The thing is, as soon as I drop Volibear, there's not much he can do. Because do I have enough? I can't Stormbringer because of I have no units. All right. Do I ever play Darius and Stormbringer? 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. I could technically. I could play Darius and Stormbringer, or I can even just play Darius and Thing. Nah, we drop Volibear. There we go. There's not much you could do against that, honestly. Rebuke is a thing to like worry about, but like I'll let him score the point. But like the big bad boss, the final boss is here right now. So what can he do? What can he do? Vi's a problem because he can split up right now. All right, so I don't think I want to conquer there because like that 6. All right, so he decides to split it up. Alrighty then. So Stormbringer is going to be pretty good. He's deciding where to go. So I'll go here. Score my point. Five. Ramp. There's nothing to ramp anymore. I'm at 12 runes. I do kind of want to draw a card, get this ready, right? I can't. So that happens. Darius gets ready, gets +2. I could fight now, technically, things. I kind of want to fight. Alright, this will go here. I get to score a point. Is it at base? No, okay. So I'll score a point here, right? I'll fight Volibear with Vi. Because Vi can ramp up. So they fight. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. So I get to score. Alright, cool. End turn. So he draws 2. Does he have something? Does he have a cleave? Does he have a death rocket? I mean, there's things he can do. Thing is, if I hold twice, he needs to do some damage to Darius in order to prevent one more turn from happening. Double death rocket does nothing. It's +3 when he's defender. So okay, I think it's good. I think we feel pretty safe. I think I got this game. I'm pretty sure. I think I want to discard a Stormbringer just to make sure, just to guarantee the victory next turn by holding twice. Can you do stuff? If you can't do stuff, then I win just by holding. Volibear is so disgusting, dude. Darius has been pretty useful too. It gets really fast if you can. It kind of like has a Legion effect, right? Like a weird, awkward Legion effect. Like it doesn't do anything by it playing the second card, but like you can play this first and then another card, and then it just readies to get +2. That's really strong. And I think that's it. I think we're 2 for 2, 3 for 3. We lost the first game. This is the third game. Second game against this guy, I believe. First game we lost, and he was playing Victor. He'll probably get Victor now. It seems like we're the only two playing right now. So, all right, cool. So, that GG's stuff. So, GG. There's tons of giveaways. If you're one of the first 500, you go in for Proving Grounds. And then also, if we reach 1,000, you also participate in the booster box giveaway of Origins, which is pretty exciting. Like, I'm stoked. Like, all you have to do is press a button and you have the potential to get free stuff. So I want to get rid of this and this. Stormbringer is also, I mean, Stormbringer is useless with this hand. Cadragon's good because it can. I think this is what we do. Because I can get some like early Darius's maybe or something, and then Stormbringer's like quite useful. Snapvine, okay. So we didn't get Obelisk. Yeah, but we did get Windswept Hillock. Alright, so I can't do anything for a while. We're playing against someone else, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Volibear, having a lot of fun playing with Volibear, dude. So strong. I love ramp decks. The issue is I haven't done anything in a couple turns, but soon I will be able to play. I didn't even get in my seals either, but he's also not doing anything. So he's playing Lee Sim, so buff deck. I wonder if he's running Leo. No, wait. Nope. I wonder what he's running. Okay, so Yeah, Misfortune obviously is good. The cool thing is, this is not at a battlefield. Do I play it anyway? Or do I wait for him? This will kill. That'll kill Misfortune next turn at a battlefield. The issue is, right now, he doesn't have any runes active, so... Alright, so it doesn't matter because they don't actually initiate into a showdown. I'll skip the turn. I want him to be on a battlefield so I can play Carnivorous Snapvine. And then deal 6 to Misfortune. I hope he sees as me not playing anything. Kind of like, oh, he literally can't do anything, so... Alright, there's Lee Sin. Do I want to kill Lee Sim or do I want to kill Misfortune? Because that'll buff. Alright, now he can't tap into it. Yeah, so I think I kill Lee Sin. 3, 6. What do I... Oh no, I pass response to his ganking situation there. He did the triggers wrong, I believe. Wait, no. First turn when you're okay. No, never mind. I thought when you conquer Misfortune, and then you get to have another thing, and then you pass. Okay. It's his turn. So technically, can I play Carnivorous Snapvine next turn? I will. I'll do that. That happens. That happens. Wait, was that only 5? No, I'm an idiot, dude. Oh, dude, what a massive misplay, dude. Oh, that's upsetting. That's awful. That was terrible. What a waste. I clicked the wrong card. Not even that. I was just like an idiot. Alright, so they fight and they die. That was also a misplay. It's not Yasuo. Alright. Alright. Can we can we stabilize after those massive fuck ups? We should be able to. Alright, Misfortune ganks. Another Lee Sim on the board. That's not good. I'm having a lot of trouble with this matchup, actually. No, actually, not even that. I just messed up, like, a lot of plays, dude. Seriously. There's Darius. 5, 9. Okay, I can actually do things. I'll challenge. An action speed, this, right? And then he'll get +2. He's ready, and I can fight Lee Sim. Unless Lee Sim has, unless he has, like, On Guard, I think, in hand. That's the only thing that's gonna really suck. Nope. Okay, so they both die. Perfect. Alright, I'm glad he didn't have anything in hand, like On Guard or, Gust or whatever. Alright, so evened up the playing field. However, he is 4 points ahead. That's not good at all. Alright, so he drops a seal. What else can he do? I have 5. I can play Kadrigan next turn. Hmm. All right, there's the other misfortune and Clockwork Keeper. Clockwork Keeper, not really scared of. He decided to accelerate the misfortune to score a point. He's just trying to get there because he knows like if I have time and I start dropping bombs, then um, it's not going to be good for him. I'm just worried about his hand size. I'm worried that like when I start playing like big creatures, he's saved up like on guards, discipline, this, that, and the other. So he is at 6. Hmm. Unfortunately, this isn't enter ready. I'm at 5. I get to. So this is basically free. Now, but it's 2 runes exhausted. I do get to draw a card. He holds next turn, so he just wins. Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. He just wins. Yeah, that was really bad. I did like 2 really bad misplays, like after another. I just didn't pay attention at all. So GG's. He got there before I did, which is fine. Let's do another game. Let's do coffee left. Yeah. Going against Jinx is the same. Okay. So I won 3, lost 2. But honestly, that last game, I guess if I was more careful, I could have won. To be fair, I think I'm understanding the value of get excited to kind of control the field a little bit. So I'm wondering if I keep one and I'll keep Tyrandeer or Trinideer rather. All right, that's cool. I thought last game I thought Carnivorous Snapvine acts like Yasuo, but they fight, so they do damage to each other. All right, we have the ganking and the ganking. That's awkward. All right, so I really need the mobilize. All right, that's not good. That's like their best turn one. I got nothing to do. I think at least for Jinx, right? Like when this moves, discarding is strong, especially with ganking, dude. It can move here. All right, there's the Vi. I think I have to kill the Vi next turn. Scores a point. Discards. Does he buff the Vi? Do I kill something? I think I kill the Vi, but with what? I think I can do it with Volibear. Nah, oh, I just lost. Alright, well, I didn't do it fast enough. I don't think I do that. I think I wait until he buffs and like recycles stuff into his deck. Alright, so he decides to Legion effect the hopeful. No, it's okay. Here, he's only at 1 point, which is fine. Do I play the Carnivorous Snapvine or do I ramp up? I think I ramp up, and I get to draw one as well. No, I don't get to draw if I can't channel. Then I pass because I want to play Snapworm without like losing too many runes. I also want him to feel like I don't have anything because I think I'm okay. He's only at 2. We get 3. Okay. 6. I'm at 6. I Snapvine next turn. I think I do this. I have a Volibear still in hand, so I want to kill. I want to kill this. With that, with the Volibear, because I have one right here, so it's fine. Dealing 12 is pretty insane with Get Excited. I think that's why it's there. Also, like in the mirror matchup, like Get Excited, it does work against Volibear. Okay, that's good. All right, so do I drop Tyranidir? I can score an extra point. No, I don't think so. I think I do this to be safe. I'll activate all triggers. I kill Hopeful. I need Magma Worm so stuff can enter ready. He's at 4, 5. He holds 6. It's not looking too good, to be fair. He ganks. That doesn't trigger. He wants to discard and draw. Oh, that does trigger a Conquer. So 5, 6. Demolitionist is good. I have 4, 5. So I have 8 next turn. I want him to put everything in one battlefield, dude. Alright, so he decides to split it up. Okay, so... Can I even... So I'm at 8. I recycle 2, which is terrible. But I can catch up by scoring points. Yeah, I think I have to. I'll ramp. And he has no cards, no runes, so I kill Vi, because that's kind of like a big threat, honestly. So I get a point. He gets 1 from holding, and then he gets, so it's up to 7. But then I can do Stormbringer. Draws 2. He holds. You can even gank this over. This alone. Exactly. So decides to gank. Fight happens. Discards. He's digging for something. He's digging for. So 6 damage. I definitely kill the Jinx. Always. I always kill the Jinx. Yeah. Exactly. Conquers and then conquers again. Okay, so he just wins. Could I play that differently? Is the issue? And he has his Death Rocket too. Nah, I just didn't ramp too fast enough. You know. I think. No, because you really don't want to do anything with like Volibear that's like is cruel. No. No, I think the way to I think the most important thing with this deck is like the proper mulligan, right? You'll draw eventually into something big, right? But I think mobilize is so crucial in your opening hand, so you really want to get that and get excited too. All right, cool. We're fighting Set, dude. I've never actually played against Set. But yeah. So definitely like whatever is in hand is very, very important. Right, there's oh, dude, perfect. Yeah, I also haven't been drawing any Catalyst of Aeons, which is insane. There's 3 of them. Okay, so we'll get rid of this, and we'll get rid of this. So Catalyst of Aeons is true. All right, perfect. All right, cool. So we're ramped up now. All right, so we'll drop this. We'll mobilize. And next turn we can Catalyst of Aeons. which means I could do 2, and then let's see, we'll have 4, 5, 6, and the next turn we can drop Snapmine for some big boy plays. All right, this is a perfect hand. When a buff unit you control would die, you may pay and exhaust me to spend the buff and recall it. Okay, so it can basically just like resummon cards from the graveyard. Sorry, trash guys. So this is a good hand. This is like a really good starting hand for us. So he decides to buff Vanguard Captain. Alright, so I can already play Snapvine, but do I want to... You may pay. Can he pay it? Can he exhaust... does he want to do it, though? Is he gonna... Do I ramp, or do I play Snapvine? That is the question. Because if I ramp right now... What do I lose? I lose 1. But then I gain 1 from Volibear. Yeah, I always do this. This always happens. Yeah, so I lost an exhausted rune. But then I also gained... so he taps... Dude, set's so annoying. It just came back. And then we'll end turn. Next turn we'll definitely ramp next turn and maybe fight something. All right, so there's the cloud. We play another unit. Buff me. All right. Stormbringer is a thing. So we'll ramp. I kind of want to fight. I do want to fight, actually. Do I fight? Doesn't cost me anything. Yeah, I'll fight. Fight. Does he tap? Does he exhaust the rune? No, I can't do that on my turn. I mean, I just want like big things here first because of ganking. So if he does take this one, I can just like switch it over. What is this, YouTube? What is this YouTube? I don't know. Go away. Play his own Snapvine. All right, so they kill each other. Let's see, 6 plus 5. I might be able to play. Alright, so he scores. I can't play anything. Alright, next turn I play Volibear. Alright, there's set. That's a problem. Plus 1, okay. Alright, that's fine. I play... Yeah, I always play Volibear here. Do I even play another one next turn? Because I'm like ready. Like I can if I want to. We end our turn. And now we can do things. Now I think we play Stormbringer here, obviously. Like dealing 10 damage to everything. 6, 7, so 6, 5, and then I have 10. Yeah. So he's holding down this pretty hard. The thing is, so we play Stormbringer. Okay. Kind of just nukes his side. Oh, dude, that felt so good. I'm not gonna lie, that feels so good. Stormbringer is OP. He decides to tap to bring that back. Do I fight? Do I fight? Because he's just gonna score on the other side. Yeah, I fight. He is 4. He's just ahead. Like I just want to like, I can accelerate misfortune with ganking. You know. Um, cool. All right. All right. I think we're feeling pretty good right now. Even Magma Worm next turn is good too because having another Volibear ready if this does die is really strong. I'm feeling pretty good right now. So he's got a bunch of recruits. Does he run Grand Stratagem? He might. Honestly, he might. I would not be surprised if he did. In that case, do I play another Volibear? I mean, Grand Stratagem is pretty disgusting. Not gonna lie. Having Magna Worm, a channel, an exhausted rune. I'm gonna end my turn. The reason I played Magma Worm here is because if he does have Grand Stratagem, which I think he probably does run, he doesn't have enough runes to run it though. Is that like I can pop Volibear down and it be ready, or even Darius and Misfortune next turn. So he looks like he's going for to like clear my side of the field with Grand Strat, which he can easily. The issue is, do I want to risk the Magma Worm? I play another Volibear because he gets +3, so I can take out some of his stuff really well. I think I save these two because with Darius being... if I play a second card, Misfortune, which I can, I have enough runes here, right? They can pretty much get ready, and I can accelerate Misfortune. But I don't even have to with Magma Worm there. So I conquer here, right? I'm going to hold the other one. The issue is, if he does have Grand Stratagem 5, so he gets +5, right? 5, yeah. So no matter what, like even if I put Magma Worm in one of these, in one of my bases or battlefields, if he does play Grand Stratagem, it's just going to kill me anyway, so... Or kill everything here. At least here, like I can kind of compete on my turn and kind of take back the battlefields with Magma Worm being there. So I don't have to like pay extra to accelerate. Might even play this eventually to draw a card. Alright, so he plays his Arena Bar. Buff an exhausted friendly unit. Yep, that's good. Does not have enough for Grand Stratagem now. He's digging for it, or he's like waiting for it. That's the only thing that's going to save him or kill Volibears. I do have 13. I don't want to spend everything. Like even next turn when I drop these two. Alright, so he decides to go for it. But he doesn't have enough, does he? Alright, so it does get stunned, but still. It still doesn't kill it. Yeah, he's tank or shield 3, buddy. Yeah, reading the card explains the card. Decides to buff. I draw 6, 7, and I just hold and I win, right? So I can even play Magma Worm here. Yeah, I mean, good GG's. Like I just kind of win. I'll play Magworm there. I got like 18 power or 18 might there. I'll even draw a card just to say I used it. There's Mobilize. Don't really need it. End my turn. Holding 2. Wait, why didn't I hold 2? I guess it happens on his turn. That's right. Wait, is that right? I should have won. I held 2 battlefields. Whoa, audio was too high. Hold on. Sorry, there you go. So he stuns it. That's 13, 9. So he does take one battlefield, but I still hold the one. Or holding happens on there. I'm backwards today, guys. I'm sorry. Holding happens on there. So Volibear dies, but at the cost of nothing because of stunning. Set happens. And I went. Ta-da! Stormbringer felt really good, dude. What an awesome card.